Hey guys, Steve Simpson here with Central Florida Property Management. Hope you guys are doing well. Wanted to chat real quick about a question I get asked frequently with respect to which types of properties to invest in, either single family or multifamily. And my answer basically is either and or both. So I personally own duplexes, triplexes, and single family properties. I think there's pros and cons to both. The Cliffs Notes version basically is whichever one you can get a better deal on, I think is the right investment. Things to consider, obviously, nice things about duplexes or triplexes per se is that usually at any given time, you're gonna have some money coming in, right? So if you had a duplex where each side rented for $1,000 a month, or a single family home rented for $2,000 a month, if the home is vacant, you're making $0 that month. Whereas if one side of the duplex is vacant, you're still making $1,000 a month. One thing about multifamily properties people don't consider though, is that really a lot of the mechanical functions of the property, you're just duplicating, right? So if you have a duplex, you're gonna have 2 stoves, 2 microwaves, 2 electrical panels, 2 plumbing systems. So a lot of the stuff is duplicated. The expensive stuff that you have to think about is duplicated, which down the road can usually lead to kind of bigger expenses. Another thing to consider is the way those properties sell in terms of their valuation. Most single family homes sell to owner occupants. So because of that, they're being priced more traditionally as like a dollar per square foot sort of basis, whereas multifamily properties usually sell as to investors, and therefore they're priced basically as like a discount dividend model in terms of a rate of return. That's what you're going to pay. Historically, now I should say recently, because we had seen such an influx of people buying investment properties, the value of duplexes has, or I guess multifamily properties, I should say, has gone up because the cap rates have been going down. Historically, usually it's gonna be easier to sell, you're gonna sell for more money a single family home, simply because there's more people out there looking for it, right? There's more people looking for, well, I guess if you're selling a single family, not only are you selling to investors, but you're selling to people that actually occupy the property. Whereas if you're selling a duplex, most families or individuals are not gonna buy a duplex and live in one side and lease out the other. So your market's a little bit smaller. So there's a lot of stuff you can kind of talk about in terms of pros and cons of both. In my opinion, the pros and cons of both kind of outweigh each other in the grand scheme of things. So whatever you can get a better deal on, in my opinion, is what makes the most sense. If you guys want to chat about that more, or just pick my brain about this sort of thing, please feel free to call our office. I'm always happy to talk real estate. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and hope you guys are doing well. Thanks.